We back.
Like you never left.
Let's go. It's been a minute. I hope you guys liked the last episode.
They didn't.
No, they didn't. No, probably not.
They actually hated it.
They hated it. There's so many thumbs downs on it. I couldn't even count them all. I didn't even bother counting. But, oh, great. Fantastic. Guy said he's in the
Anyways, but yeah.
That's my thing. You can't take my thing. But yeah, so as you can see, a couple new things. The set in the background. We got a couple little knickknacks and stuff.
Yeah.
AJ has glasses.
They can't see that. I'm just gonna be like this the entire.
Yeah.
The entire episode.
The whole time. Now you can do like that cool like anime glasses things where they lift up their glasses when it's getting serious or something, and you just go, but actually, and then you just pull like your whole ultimate move or something, and then
I wasn't even trying this entire time.
yeah. And then like the lights and yeah. I've seen those glasses.
I just cringed internally from saying that. Anyways.
Yeah, I think you should totally just roll with that. That should be. For
I already-
Halloween, you should just be
that's
glasses
fucking
anime
right.
character.
All of them.
That's all he does. Just
That's my new personality, actually.
yeah.
Just that know-it-all.
Are you guilty of doing that?
Yeah, unfortunately. I do that quite a bit, actually.
So now you can count how many times AJ will do that. In
No, bro!
And if you
How many times did you do
it? And if you hit it in the comments and you get it correctly, I'll give you a high five virtually because we have nothing to give you. Yeah, so we have this new set for like what, the third time?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe fourth.
maybe fourth.
Yeah.
We're just playing around with it. You know,
Yeah.
we'll
Drop it down in the comments.
the comment section may be full of stuff.
Yo, is this set W or L chat? Let us know, bro.
We just got like a fake chat scrolling through.
That'd actually be pretty funny.
Just to make it look like there are actually people listening.
Yeah, 'cause there's no one listening. We could actually live stream.
We could actually, that would be interesting.
Like we have literally all
I
the
guess we
time.
talked about that in the last episode too.
I don't remember what the last episode was about.
What do you mean? We filmed in like December.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like yesterday.
No.
I heard it funny.
Yeah, we filmed it in like December, and it's now February 13th.
We would actually be able to film like so much more often if I wasn't in school. Like, I mean, your work
Well, there we
was
go. I mean, just leave school.
Ah, yeah, forfeit my education.
Forfeit education to do podcasts weekly.
Yeah.
It's just that easy. That's a lesson for all you kids out there. If you
Follow
wanna
your
start a
dreams,
podcast,
guys. Follow your dreams.
School's just getting in the way.
Yeah.
If school's getting in the way, you cut it out. Everyone knows that. That's
Mhm.
just simple. That's just math.
I feel like to blow up our podcast, we need like some Subway Surfers just like in the top.
Oh, that's it.
If you put it like actually over there, if we got like a low,
Yeah, that'd be funny.
low thing screen.
Or I saw like Minecraft parkour is another.
Yeah.
It's like the ones where like jumping off like the slime blocks and stuff.
Yeah, they're just doing random part.
Yeah, that kind of. What else is there? Those stupid like idle games when you have to have your characters like running through like this track and then there's like guys shooting at you. You have to like dodge.
Oh yeah, those games actually look kind of fun. I
It
get
is,
ads for them all
They
the
do
time.
look fun. And yeah, I see them on ads and I'm just like I could totally be better than this guy.
I still remember there was this one ad on TikTok for like this random survival game. What was it? It was like they played like a clip of like some dude like riding a motorcycle and then he like hits like a patch of dirt but he like flips off of the bike. But then it transitioned into like the character in the game like flipping into the screen. It looked so clean and all the comments were like, I'm just gonna download it just because of that, bro. Like, I don't even care if the game's trash. Like that ad was like,
That's just marketing 101.
honestly, it was like actually like good marketing. Like,
That's actually kind of good. I wonder, but you don't know what the game's called though.
no, I don't.
So what's the point?
We'll find it. We'll find it. If you get a clip of this, we'll find it.
We'll be sponsored by them. At this point, we'll just
Maybe.
we're just giving them extra promotion.
Yeah, exactly. Like, why not? Like, pay us. We don't even know what it is.
dirtbikeflip.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, support us. When you said survival game, the first thing I thought of was Power World.
Why is Power Word the first thing?
I've been playing lots of Power World, and I haven't been filming this podcast.
It's actually
or anything
good.
else. It's so good. It's so fun. It's literally just Pokemon and art.
So when is the lawsuit hitting?
I feel like it would have hit already. I think I watched some videos. Just like you can't just like sneak a game like this past Nintendo. They already would have known about it, and they would have shut it down if they felt like it. If they knew, because like it's not like I saw some of like those videos where like they kept out some of those pals because they looked stupid similar. Like the stupid Luxray looking one and the Mewtwo one that's coming out, or like X-Form Mewtwo or whatever it is. But it was just like that's the same pal as the Pokemon.
Well, it's different. It's different enough.
That's really like Pal World's motto at this point.
Yeah.
It's different enough.
Can I get your homework? Yeah, just change up your answers a little bit.
Yeah, no, literally. It's so good, but it's so obviously Pokemon.
Yeah. I mean,
it's just very obvious.
I don't think they can get away with it. I've heard that it's better than like some people, and I don't know if they're glazing Power World, but they're like it's better than like some Pokemon games, or like a good majority of Pokemon.
I've enjoyed it more, yes.
Than Pokemon games.
I've enjoyed it.
Honestly, like I feel like this might just be like me dating myself, but I can't really play Pokemon games anymore. Like I know the formula for it. Like it's just find like get a good starter, like
your starter's always like the top guy.
Yeah, and
if all else fails, you pull up Piplup and
it's GG.
It's a wrap because they're always like 3 or 4 levels ahead.
No, mine is usually way more than that. But
And I think that's what people are always asking for when it comes to Pokemon. They're like, just give us a difficulty set.
Yeah, like an actual challenge.
It's so easy. I think I played the last one. What was that? The purple? No, violet.
Purple.
Violet and Scarlet. That's what it was. And I ran through that game.
Oh, Violet, the one with the bike?
Yeah.
I hate
that too. Also, you get the legendary who's just like
a bike.
It's just a bike or a glider that's really bad.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever like tried gliding really far, but it's like you jump off this thing.
Did not get that far.
No, yeah. Well, it's like you like jump off this thing, you're gonna like just do like a steady glide all the way down. But it doesn't. You're just like gliding, and then all of a sudden you just drop. And I'm just like, well, what the like? I can't get anywhere.
I also love to point out that we're like, oh, the Pokemon games are like too easy, and it's almost like they're made for kids or something.
What? They're made for children.
I'm not okay after knowing this.
Even when I'm like trying to like find the EVs and IVs and like reading all that stuff, it's like that's one of the hardest part. But it's like
finding shinies and everything.
Yeah, I really like finding shinies.
Honestly, the fact like I didn't know shinies existed until like a little while ago, and I was like, I'm not playing the game that much just to get a different.
Who was it? Aiden loved shiny.
Yeah.
Who was it? It was Aiden.
Shout out Aiden.
Shout out Aiden again. I think he's gonna get 2 shout outs. I think.
I'll give him a 3rd. Give him a 4th. He deserves it.
What was it? I think it was Aiden. No, it was Jordan. Jordan. He kept finding shinies just randomly. He had such a good luck with shinies. And he had like all these Pokemon. It's like random, like not even good Pokemon are shiny. I just remember them being like some like
a shiny Bidoof.
And it's just like sick.
Yeah, I don't want
to go for it, but
I don't. I'm good.
But yeah, no, good old Power World. I like it. I have my base is full of slaves in there working.
You have a base? You can have a base in there?
Yeah, you build a base, yeah.
You can have slaves in there?
That's pretty much all the pals are, yeah. They really beat home the whole, the Pokemon work for you. You know, like in like, when you have to like chop down a tree in Pokemon, it's like, but it's just like, that's cool. That's like the whole game in Pal World. It's just like, cut down this tree forever. And it's like, that's about it. And then like...
You can just assign them like one task,
yeah.
That's all they do.
Yeah. Or they're pretty, the AI is pretty smart in it too. Where like, if they're done, like for example, I had to craft some armor or something like that. And I was crafting armor. And as I was doing this, one of my pals came over and started helping me craft it. I was just like, oh, sick. I thought you were like farming or something.
He's done.
He's like, no, I'm coming to help you. I was like, oh, okay, sick. And then he was doing it. And I was like, cool, I'm going to do anything else. And that's it.
That's actually sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, same with like if you're cooking food, like some pal comes over and just flame breeds all over it, and then but then mainly they're farming for me because I have like 2 berry plantation things going.
A plantation.
They're called plantations.
Oh my god.
2 berry plantations and 2 wheat plantations.
This is why we will never be free.
No.
Anyways.
So I have like my there's like some Pokemon, some pals. Same thing.
You just caused $1 million losses.
Some pals are like they're like the seed planters, whatever. So they just go over there, do their seed thing, then they just run off and do something else until they have to seed again.
So I'm keeping track of how many times
Oh, you did it? I didn't even catch it.
That was one.
That's one.
I think I could be wrong. Anyways.
Yeah, so like they do their seeding thing. It takes like
Mhm.
a couple seconds, and they just run off and do something else.
Yeah.
And then there's a water pals that go over there. They water
Water
the
this-
field.
water
Then
this.
they go around and do something else, and then it grows. Some other pal comes over and harvests it.
This just sounds like he played that I think it's called like Dragon Worlds or something.
Dragon Quest.
No.
Dragon-
Dragon Veil. Dragon Veil.
Oh,
It's a
so
game on
the
iPad.
Yeah.
It sounds like that.
Facebook bought it.
Facebook bought it.
Yeah,
It's a pretty good
that's when I
franchise.
first played it. Was on.
Oh my god, it's such a good game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
when
like
I
this-
lost my world.
Why'd you lose it?
I don't know, because my mom's iPad signed out of iPad. Who knows, man?
So it's just a bunch of little dragons just sitting there. Just
Yeah,
so
you
dark.
could just cook. I had everything in that game too. Yeah, I was a gamer.
It's very like it's very much an idle game. There's been multiple times playing Power World, and I was just like, I'm gonna go make some food.
And you can just it's self-sufficient
Yeah,
like
they're
that.
just gonna farm themselves, and then they also feed themselves too because they're literally farming the stuff that they eat.
Is it like an open world game? or-
Yeah, it's all open world. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, it's all open world.
So what's the objective? Just like kind of like
Catch them all.
Oh no.
No,
How many
but
pals are
actually-
actually in the game?
Not a lot. I think there's less than 100.
Have you caught them all?
No, I'm not even close. I've been kind of stuck.
Fucking
I'm
loser.
level 24. I can't.
What's the level cap?
I think I saw like 60. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I saw 60. 50 is when you get all the good stuff. I saw. So,
Mhm.
but that's our Power World section of the podcast.
Shout out Power World, man.
Shout out
Sponsor
Power World.
the podcast, man. Shout out Power
I'll be
World.
playing it forever.
I might actually download
You should
it.
play it. I don't think it's cross yet, but once it.
It's actually on console?
Yeah.
What
It's on
the?
Game Pass. I have to pay for it. Well, technically, I don't have to pay for it. It's on the Game Pass. You know, a little monthly subscription. So
Mhm.
probably in a couple months I'd be overpaying for this game.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, I'm still getting a discount.
Nice.
But yeah, it's a good game. I think once it fully releases, I hope they have cross compatible on it.
Hopefully.
But
I
yeah,
don't see why they wouldn't.
I really hope they do because it's totally feasible. I think you'll only have like 4 people in it anyway.
Mhm.
And it's like the graphics are pretty low. Like it's not good. It shouldn't really take a lot out of whatever system. It really shouldn't. But I guess like probably the AI and the functioning would probably be
Maybe.
difficult because that's all a lot of program and whatever the heck magic happens up behind the scenes and Xbox
Magic.
turns
Technology.
out. Technology. But yeah, I guess that was our weird Pal World opening thing.
Man, shout out Power World again. Don't forget to use code 2Shades at the Adam Show.
And you get a whole free large dragon egg, because that's the thing as well. There's just like random eggs that are just all over the place, and you can catch them and stuff. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool.
Anyways,
Yeah.
moving on from Power World.
To actual anime?
Yes.
What have you been watching?
Almost like that's what the podcast is called. What have I been watching?
What have you been watching?
Shangri-La Frontier. I know it's not on our list to talk about today, but
You're going off
it
script?
is. It is now. I'm going off
He's
script.
going off script.
Yeah, Shangri-La Frontier. I don't know if you've heard about it.
I think I've heard about it just from that other anime podcast I listen to.
So what do you know about it?
There's a dude with a bird head. Kind of like Inosuke vibes. He doesn't have a shirt, right?
He does not have a
No
shirt.
shirt, just bird head.
Yeah.
It's a video game, I believe.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's all.
Yeah.
I would pretty much summarize it as like, I want to say it's kind of like SAO, but less. It's not the same storyline. It's still like very similar to it's like virtual, but it's a really fun anime.
Interesting.
Highly recommend watching.
It's new, yeah.
It is very like pretty new. I would say there's 16, 17 episodes out,
Oh, wow.
maybe.
You
By the
recommend
time
it?
it comes.
You recommend, yeah?
Highly recommend. Yeah, very satisfying. It's very gamer-esque.
Right. I do remember that, yeah, they had a couple, like, they have, like, the quest
Mhm.
notifications sometimes or something. Like,
Yeah.
that's also there. Yeah, no, that's good. That's interesting. What's, tell me about it.
Tell you about
What do we
it.
watch? Spoiler freeze.
Spoiler
I
free.
I need something to watch, because I've just been rewatching JJK.
Do you want me to give you like a summary of the plot or like stuff that I like about the show?
Oh, we got time.
Oh my god. Oh
We
my
got time.
lord.
This is a pod-
I
this is
don't know how to give a
podcast.
spoiler-free review of this because it's like it's still it's kind of fresh in my head, but not really. So I'd say, what I don't even remember the main character's name. But anyways, the dude, bro,
Birdhead
yeah,
guy?
Birdhead guy,
Birdhead
is
guy.
like a big gamer. Okay, he is super into like playing like the worst games like possible. Like in the show, they refer to them as like trash games. They're not like inherently bad games, but like he plays games that aren't like super popular, like games that kind of have like a low player base. And this is like way in the future where like it's all like VR, right? Like it's not like holding a controller. So he plays those kind of games, and he's like pretty well known within like certain communities for like being that guy who like plays the worst.
Oh,
That's just a man. Yeah. So then eventually he gets like this offer, pretty much, or gets recommended to play like this new game that came out, Shangri-La Frontier, which is
That's
like
the name of the anime.
yeah, roll credits, roll credits. Betting is I'm like speed running this, but he gets recommended this game, and all he knows about this game is that it's apparently really good. I think it has like maybe I forget, maybe like 30 million players supposedly. But then he's like goes in, picks his character. I forget why he picks a bird mask. Like
Yeah. Oh, well, so he likes playing like low tier games essentially.
yeah.
So what made him go into this one?
Because he was just looking for a new challenge, and I think he was at like the game shop or whatever.
Oh, I
And
see.
then people were
But
like,
like,
the
so
lady
it
at the
doesn't seem
counter.
like his thing
Yeah,
to
no.
go into some new games.
Well, he was like,
He
he was like, yeah, I'm just tired of like playing like, trash games. I think. Don't quote me on this. I haven't seen the first episode in a long time.
Shangri-La Frontier fans are just like, what is this?
What do you say? No. But he tries out this really good game. They call it like a god tier game because it's like that good. Customizes his character. I forget the reason why he actually picks a bird mask, but I'll leave that because that's actually like explained within the episode.
I'll get there.
But yeah, it's very like it's like a very fun like grindy like experience. Like the main character, like one of the first things he does is like I think he starts off just like out in the wilderness, and then he grinds for gear, gets XP, like basic like gamer stuff, right? Like they even like put like gamer terms in there, like I can't think of any right now, but like
Scrub.
yeah, I think that's actually like a pretty commonly used like term in them.
The N-word.
Yes.
That's pretty common in gamer language.
Yes. But no, it's a really fun experience. Like you see him play the game as like you probably would.
Yeah.
If you're like a gamer.
Yeah. To kind of go through. Interesting.
Mhm.
That's interesting. I'll do. Yeah, because I do need stuff to watch. Because what was I?
Highly recommended.
What was I watching? I guess. I mean, I did. Well, there's a good segue. I was watching Zom 100 because that finished up finally.
It did.
I feel like I know why it was delayed.
Oh.
Maybe because
Give you insider knowledge, or
maybe I'm just putting two and two together. But there's this one character. He's at the end. He's kind of like not even the main bad guy, but he's at the end, and he also has like the notebook of like things he wants to do.
Yeah.
If you remember.
Wait, spoilers! I haven't seen the last episode.
Well, not like I'm spoiling on who this guy is.
Okay.
But yeah, he has like his own book,
Mhm.
which I think they mentioned it in the last episode before their break.
Okay.
But yeah, I think they showed him, but I was watching it in Japanese and not English.
Okay.
So they just got the English version. I was like, yeah, I'll watch it in English, why not? And then I was just like, this guy sounds familiar. He sounds like a Nosuke. I was just like, that's not, well, it is a Nosuke, but that's Aaron. And I was just like, well, no wonder probably this took so long. He's probably doing an Attack on Titan, and that's why they couldn't get him to finish. Maybe. But
It's a guess.
yeah, it's a guess because I know like Crunchyroll just posted the video of
Zom 100.
I forgot now. It was Aaron's final line
Mm.
in English.
Yeah. I think I saw that.
Yeah, they like just uploaded that video, and honestly, that came out a couple weeks after the Zom 100's back. So I'm thinking that maybe he was a little busy with Attack on Titan to finish dubbing Zom 100.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say, well, that's what you guys got for picking. I forgot his name, Bryce or something.
Who knows?
I think his name's Bryce. Shout out Bryce though, because they just have like that voice of just like I know that voice.
Mhm. It has to be distinct.
Yeah, it was very distinct because I really heard a Nosuke, and I was just like, wait, a Nosuke is Aaron, and I was just like, oh, that's him. He sounded really like a Nosuke if you watch it in English. He sounded more like a Nosuke than Aaron, for the most part anyway. But I still heard a little bit of Aaron. But
Yeah.
guy's still a menace. That's as much as spoilers I'll get into.
Okay.
He sounds like a Nosuke, but acts like Aaron in the Zom 100 world.
Mhm.
So, obviously a lot smaller, and he's not ruining the rest of the world, but that's, it was good though.
How many episodes are there for Zom 100?
I believe 12.
Season 1 is done, right?
Yeah.
Is season 2 confirmed or do
I
you
don't
know?
know. I would be very surprised. I don't think it would be worthy of season 2.
No?
I see like they definitely left it open to where it could be. Season 2, like they kind of like they did their thing. And they're like, all right, we're gonna go over here now.
Mm-hmm.
So like maybe, but I feel like that's a pretty slim chance. I'm gonna see Zombieland season 2 has not been announced yet.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, there's no confirmation, and yeah, so we have no idea.
I think I saw it to episode 4 of Zone 100.
Okay.
Maybe. I'm
That's
not
what
sure.
happened in episode 4.
I got up to the episode where they were like making it out of the city, and then he got caught by his old boss. Yeah.
That guy sucks.
I made it to that part, and
Did
then the
you
episode,
see the episode when he was like with his boss again?
I saw that part, where like the beer or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't think I finished that episode.
That was like so stressful to watch.
Yeah.
Something about it. I don't know. I don't think I even have like a experience like that, but I was just like stressed for Akira as he's just like stuck with as he's stuck with his boss, and I was just like, oh, it's so stressful. I'll just leave or something, figure something out. All of his buddies are just like, let's not be here. Like,
This is the last place I want to be.
yeah, it's like, yeah, we're kind of blackmailed and whatever. We can probably just sneak off or something. But Akira's like, no, we'll just, he's all hypnotized and stuff. Hypnotized eyes. Yeah, it was super stressful. I like that part of it. I think, I don't know, they had some parts pretty good, but then, yeah, watching the last couple episodes, it was like kind of boring.
Yeah, there was a drop off.
Yeah, it was like, it was a little bit of a drop, and then it was a lot of like, they tried to make the bad guys sound more. No, I don't think they even tried to make them sound more like personable and human or whatever. But it's just like they had such like a trope of like they each have like their own reason on why they're bad kind of thing. It's just like they're just beaten to death kind of thing because like something happened before the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
And that's just like, well, that's my mindset going into the zombie apocalypse. And it's just they really kind of beat that to death, and I was like, oh boy.
Relax, man.
Yeah, it was cool. Where am I ranking that? I'm asking myself. Where am I ranking Zom 100?
On a scale?
Yeah.
Is it tier list or 1 to 10?
I think I'm a 1 to 10. I feel like tier list is probably more accurate. But
I feel like if we're ranking a tier list right now, we need to have a ongoing series of.
yeah, I feel like we should actually just have like a chart somewhere, just like where we have like our anime rankings. That'd be sick.
You mean like in post or like physically have a chart?
Physically.
Physically?
Yeah.
You have like a whiteboard.
Yeah, we kind of like a little whiteboard or something.
You divvy it up.
Just kind of pull it up every once in a while and be like, tier list, bang, that's a good idea. Where do we get
Write
whiteboard?
that down right now!
Zach in the future, you need a whiteboard. Where am I putting it?
How can you say that like you were like expecting him to say Zach in the future, please?
Zach in the future, send us a whiteboard. Bop. That'd be crazy. Yeah, I don't know why I'm putting it on my list. It was good. I didn't like the ending. I think the beginning was way better.
Mm-hmm.
I think those first couple episodes were just like fantastic, and then after the break, it was just like, but yeah, I don't know. I think I'll leave it at that because I don't have a proper ranking for it.
Yeah, let it sit.
I'll let it simmer, you know.
Let him cook.
Let it marinate. Let it marinate.
I can't give it a rating because I haven't finished it.
Yeah. What about for the first 4 episodes? What would you say?
It was fun, but I wouldn't rate it like super high. Like it was like just a fun anime to watch because I don't know, there was some expected things. Like I didn't really know what was going on most of the time, but like where they were gonna take the story.
Yeah. They do kind of just be wandering.
Yeah, like I give it points for like being creative in the zombie apocalypse because there's a lot of different ways you can go with that. But
Yeah. They're really just wandering around and surviving.
I give it like first 4 episodes. I give it like 6.5, 7
Yeah.
out of 10.
I know we talked about that in one of the other episodes of just like the first couple episodes were like really good and like realistic and cool and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it kind of just got worse and worse. You didn't see the German chick yet, did you?
What? So what?
I guess spoiler.
What the? No, never mind. She was in the intro, but no, I haven't
Yeah,
seen it.
yeah. She showed up eventually.
Mhm.
Yeah, which I remember listening to it in Japanese, and I was like, okay, yeah, cool. Like she's German, but she didn't have like she has such a heavy German accent in English, and it's like proper German accent.
Oh,
I feel like
really?
in Japanese, she didn't have that accent.
They were just like, oh, you sound like this, but you're German.
Yeah. But like, yeah, in English, it's definitely like that's just a German person, which makes sense. That
They
does make
casted an
sense.
actual German.
Yeah, it's not like they just casted a German person to speak English that's
Mhm.
supposed to probably be speaking Japanese. But no, it was interesting. She's cool though. Yeah, are you gonna finish it? I guess. I should
Zone
ask.
100?
Yeah.
Yes, but I'm most likely just rewatch it from the beginning.
Yeah.
I've kind of been stuck recently trying to figure out what to watch. Like, aside from the weekly Shangri-La Frontier and Solo Leveling, I've kind of just been like, oh, should I rewatch One Piece? Should I do this? Should I do that? At one point, I started rewatching Naruto, and then I was just like, turn this up.
I think I can only. I feel like if I'm gonna watch Naruto, I'm just gonna watch like specific like arcs, like
Yeah.
scenes if only like.
That's the thing, because I'm like, do I want to actually like fully like sit down and rewatch all of the series, or do I want to like go on YouTube, look at like summaries, or just like watch like fights?
Yeah, I'd probably just go for just like the fights. Like I think.
Nah, I'm committing again. I want to
You're gonna do
fully.
it? Oh,
I might actually like fully commit to watching Naruto and One Piece all over again.
That's crazy.
Yeah, not right now though, but like eventually when I have like free time.
Because what? You don't have enough free time now?
No, I don't have enough free time sitting in front of a camera talking about fictional characters.
You said One Piece,
One Piece.
and I've been watching One Piece as per the last episode when I did the whole reveal thing,
Yeah, when you strip,
and I stripped for the audience.
you should do that more.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time. Yeah, my old YouTube was crazy. No, I was just kidding. But yeah, I've been watching One Piece.
How do you like it so far?
It's slow. I'll give it that. It's definitely not hooking me in or nothing.
What episode are you
24.
on? Okay.
But it's definitely, I can't say I'm like hooked.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna get through it. But I think we went to the birthday party.
I'm gonna get through it.
I'm gonna get through it.
1,075 episodes remaining. Anyway, continue.
That birthday party we went to, there's that guy, if you remember.
Yes.
He was just like, he didn't want to start watching One Piece.
Mm,
He's just gonna wait
yeah,
until the
'cause
end
he's-
because he's just like, hey, if the ending sucks, I'm not gonna bother watching it. And I was like, honestly, it's kind of fair. But it's just like waiting more time.
Yeah, you're just putting it off, bro.
It's like, because I feel like the ending's not gonna be bad.
It can't be bad.
I feel like it won't. Yeah, I feel like it won't be bad, but I see what he's getting at. Like, if it's not like
Mm-hmm.
good, I guess.
If it's not what
That's the
people
point.
expect.
Yeah. Like I'm sure a lot of people, like for Game of Thrones reasons, I think people like the end of Game of Thrones
Mhm.
just because it was like really bad.
Well, I mean, according to what I've heard, like One Piece is actually like picking up right now in the manga. Yeah, like apparently, I don't know if this is like factual, but like after a certain point that the anime I think is reaching right now, like Oda, the author, was like, okay, like we're actually like writing the story of One Piece.
Just wants to
Like the 1,000 episodes so far has just been like, you know, not filler, but like, you know, just it's all rolling. Yeah, it's a setup.
That sounds like something you would do. I don't even know the guy. It sounds like something.
But no, the most recent episode of One Piece that came out, I haven't seen it, but I saw like a clip that popped up on my like YouTube recommended, and I was like itching to watch the episode, like because it's actually like good now. Like there's so much happening in the manga.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's not even what's happening in the manga. Like the manga is like
Way farther.
yeah.
Or a bit farther anyway.
a bit farther.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
Did you see the live action, or you just?
No, I'm gonna have a plan. I have a plan.
Ooh, let him cook. Let him cook. Let him cook.
Here's the plan.
Yes.
That's that Red Dead Redemption meme right there, because that's Red Dead 2.
Never played.
No, there's this one character. His name's Dutch. His name's Dutch, and he's just like the leader of the posse or whatever. In the cowboy gang.
Oh yeah.
And that was like his thing. It's just like, I got a plan, guys.
Oh no.
And it's just like, we're gonna rob a bank. And then everyone's like, what? That's it? And he's just like, trust in the plan. And that's like all of his characters said. But anyway, and every time he like go against his plan, he's like, you a traitor. And it's just like, no, we just want to know more about your plan, man.
Let him cook, man.
But yeah, so here's my plan. I'm gonna watch One Piece, the anime, up until the live action show ends.
Okay.
Which I believe is episode 50 or something like that. I think I googled that at one point.
No idea.
Yeah, I think I have to get through the anime episode 50 And then that is roughly when the live action ends. So I'm gonna go back and watch the live action one from the
To
beginning.
compare?
To compare.
Okay.
Because I'm kind of curious on the
How well they did.
how well it did. Because like there's a lot that went on in this 24 episodes. I'm just like, how much are they skipping? You know, like they must be skipping a whole lot. I don't know. So I mean, I feel like because I don't know. Because there's 8 episodes. They're 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think I've just barely watched 8 hours worth of One Piece as it is.
24 episodes, 20 minutes each.
Yeah. So I feel like I'm not even at 8 hours actually.
No.
So I mean, I guess they could get away with it, which I guess makes sense. But yeah, no. So that's the plan, and I'm gonna go all the way through, finish on with the show until I'll probably do the same thing when the live action comes back, and I'll go back and watch the live action. And
Yeah.
yeah, it'd be a cool
It's a
thing.
pretty good plan.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Mm-hmm.
Bang.
I might just actually like rewatch and catch up.
Yeah.
Might as well just like stay up to date. It'd be like the thing with the podcast.
Yeah.
Like you're seeing it for the first time, but I'm also seeing it again to like.
For a while. Yeah.
Yeah.
That episode 20. I'm sure you'll catch up to it.
Alright, and let the race begin.
Yeah. Episode 20.
I'm gonna go home tonight and be like, yeah, tomorrow, yeah, I'm already caught up.
So we're
So
playing Apex tonight.
no, screw Apex Legends. Just kidding. We want the respawn
Yeah.
sponsors.
You want to respawn?
No, we want the respawn sponsor.
Oh, I got you.
What are you talking about?
Oh,
Gamers don't die.
Yeah,
They respawn.
I'm about to die and then just respawn. But yeah, no, I'll take an Apex sponsor. That's kind of sick. They like anime. They did that anime crossover.
Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah, all I see is Octane's running around Luffy's now.
Oh my God.
I see him just like, oh, someone likes anime.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the plan with One Piece. But yeah, I like it. What am I at right now? They're at the diner, the fancy restaurant ship with they just
Variety?
Yeah. And yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I do like it. I like. It's just I feel like it's just not moving very much.
Yeah. If I'm gonna tell you anything right now about One Piece, appreciate the time where it's not like.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
It is pretty straightforward. It's just Luffy broke a hole in the ship, and now he has to work to pay it off. Literally, what is it? The other guys, Usopp, Nami, and
Zoro.
Zoro. Yeah, I don't know why I was blanking on him. I was trying to name him first, but I could not remember his name. I literally just chill on the boat while these guys have been working for a couple days. They're just sitting there, just like, is he done yet? But no, he's there for a year. We prepared to sit there for a whole year.
Do you have a favorite Straw Hat so far?
As basic as it is, Luffy. Luffy's cool.
Yeah.
This guy is he's just that guy. Literally can't do anything else but pirate. So it's just
He's useless in every other aspect
Yeah.
except being a pirate.
except pirate, and then he's just stretchy if he needs to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was working as a chore boy or something.
Mhm.
Out here there, and then he's just sitting there. Everyone's like cooking, and he's just like sitting, just like. No, guys, I think he started breaking dishes. That was really funny. Literally, he just started washing. He was just chucking them in the sink and breaking. That was really funny. I was
He's a
like,
special guy.
I was like, you can't do anything except for be a pirate. But no, it's cool though. I'm gonna keep watching, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's kind of the same thing with Naruto. I knew that it's gonna pick up, so
Eventually, yeah, so he's hang on.
yeah. So same thing with Naruto, and this is also like the art style too, which is also kind of nice because
Vintage.
the vintage look was just like they didn't even do the backgrounds most of the time. There's not even backgrounds.
It's just scribble.
Yeah, they just have like this blot of picture on the screen, and like the borders are just white. I was just like, why can't you just crop it in? At least?
No. They didn't have the technology.
No, that was I kept laughing at that. I was just like, there is no back. It's just white screen.
Mm-hmm.
What else? I should have made notes about this too. There was that one when they were fighting the clown, Buggy.
Buggy?
Yeah, they're fighting the clown at that village, and then there's that dog that was guarding the pet shop or something.
Mm-hmm.
It was like this random like subplot of the show, but it was like really sad. The dude's just waiting for his owner to come back. It's just no one's telling this guy the guy died like a year ago. He's just sitting there.
Oh no, don't worry, there's more.
Yeah. And I was just like, what a random subplot that I feel forced to care about, but I actually do care about.
Yeah.
Because I was like, yeah, it's kind of sad. It was very random.
One Piece is the anime that'll make you cry about like the most mundane
Yeah,
things
it
ever.
almost got me. It literally almost got me.
Oh, there'll be more. Don't worry.
Like, this is sad. Like, this is sad. How dare they do this? Let's go back to fighting Chop. You know, like, it was cool for like just a little world building. Because then of course the dog comes back and gets beat up because they blew up the pet shop and he's like, little mini dog's like, no, you're not gonna do me, and they just do. Because of course, yeah. No, I thought that was cool. It's just like, oh, what a random sad spot.
It's cool that you're paying attention to like all the little things.
Yeah. I'm still watching. It's just, it's not hooking me in, but I'm just gonna fight through it because I have a plan.
I would say it picks up like fairly soon after where you're at.
Yeah,
right now.
like they're just about to, they're just like convincing Sanji to hop on a boat. He's like, no, I'm a cook. It's just like, well, no one likes you. Like,
no one on the boat likes you actually. So
nobody likes you. Hop on our boat and cook for us, which I feel like that's how it's gonna go.
Have you seen Sanji's background?
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Every One Piece fan.
I hope you bulletproof because
Yeah.
it might not hurt.
I'm gonna say no because Zoro's was pretty deep too with his little girlfriend died.
How she died.
Yeah. She fell. Don't walk with your sword unsheathed or something.
Oh
Some
my
like
god.
top tier Amazon can't even walk with her sword.
Gets clapped by a bunch of stairs.
Gets clapped by gravity and stairs on a combo move, wombo combo style.
Unfortunate.
That was cool. I like that because that was a whole like women equality. She is the best, but she won't be the best. That's kind of sick. I like that part too. That was.
It's pretty.
I like the little sprinkles of so far. I like
What can I say, man? If anyone is a good writer, it's Oda, man.
Yeah.
He's like that Gunna meme with like,
Just
it's the fire.
Yeah. No, I think literally, I like those little sprinkles of backstory that are like better than the overall. Just we gotta go get over to the Grand Line.
Yeah.
You know? So far, like that's better.
It's like there's an actual world and there's stuff
Yeah.
that happens aside from like the main cast being, oh, let's go here.
Yeah, I do like the whole let's get the Avengers assembled. Just kind of getting people. It's just, let's get this guy because he seems like he has a cool backstory. Put him in the boat.
You're gonna get tired of that eventually.
Yeah.
There's a running joke, and I don't want to like spoil anything for you, but there's a running joke of Luffy just being like, he'll see like any random stranger and be like, you.
I mean, that's just Luffy though too. That's totally just like he needs a crew. He's like just trying to be the pirate.
Bro,
He's trying to be a pirate.
you don't even know. You don't even know. Wait until you're like at episode like 700, bro. There's some funny shit that he just looks at people and he's like,
Get in the boat.
you don't know what I'm
At least he's nice about it.
He is really nice about it.
Like I mean, I feel like if it was Luffy in like a different world, he would have just like wrapped him up and chucked him in the boat. It was like gum like or grapple, and then he just wraps him up like Mr. Fantastic and chuck him.
Gum grapple.
Yeah, is that a thing?
Gum grapple.
Yeah.
Sure. Sure.
Is that, I know he has like gum names for all of his
does.
attacks, so I feel like gum grapple would be.
Oh, you're familiar with Luffy's moves? Name them all right now.
Gum pistol.
That's about it.
Gum kick.
Sure.
That's in the. I'm watching on Netflix.
Mm.
But it's in the preview of Netflix. He was Gum kick. What else? Gum Rocket. That's one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're better than I thought you would, to be honest. You took the dub at this point.
Yeah. No, I'm trying to remember. I know because he just spams Rocket sometimes.
He does fucking spam Rocket. If it ain't broke, man.
Yeah, he spams Rocket a bunch. I know Pistol because that's just iconic. I think that's all I can remember in like the first couple episodes.
And then 3 is pretty good.
He does one. I know he did like a swinging one like one time with his arm. It wasn't Pistol. It was like a swing or something. I just can't remember what it was. Gum Swing.
Sure. I'm just making them up now.
Yeah. Gum Headbutt. No. There must be a Gum Headbutt. Sure.
No comment. No comment.
But no, it's cool. It's cool. It's definitely fun up there for me at the moment. The first couple episodes, because this is pretty much the same amount as Demon Slayers had in the first season, I guess. It's pretty much like made it through the first season of a bunch of other animes having only 24
Yeah,
episodes.
but One Piece is different.
Yeah, One Piece says that we don't care about all that.
Yeah. Screw all that.
I know they go probably by arcs, I'm assuming too.
Yeah, they do.
So
Whoever says seasons for One Piece, just disregard.
I know a lot of people who say seasons for anime.
Well, seasons for anime is like fine, like
It just happens that it works
depending
out.
on the anime.
Yeah, most of animes they just work out in the 24 episodes ish. 24, 26.
Some animes are a little confusing if you refer to it by season. Like I know I'm always confused whenever someone's like, "Oh, like season 2 of Attack on Titan." I'm like, "Huh? What happened?"
Yeah,
I don't know what happened.
Attack on Titan messes me up if they say seasons. Except like if you say season 4, but then
Yeah, that one.
and I still go like what part 1, 2, 3, or 4,
Or 6 or 7 or 8.
Yeah, like I think Demon Slayer always confuses me because I know Demon Slayer just by arcs, especially. Like I know season 1 has like 4 different arcs. Yeah, 5, no 3, probably 3.
Probably.
It was like his training one, so Tanjiro's training is one.
His exam.
Yeah, the exam would be another one. Then the Spider Mountain one.
That was in season 1.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Oh my god.
Well, actually, yeah, because so is when they meet Zenitsu. That's also
And the Spider
itself. Like,
Wait, so does that mean that Tanjiro fought that I don't know if it was like an upper moon. It wasn't an upper moon, but like lower moon, I guess. With the spider threads. Did he fight him in season 1?
Yeah.
Oh my
Isn't that
god.
crazy? Like, that's a lot. He did a lot in season.
Oh my gosh.
Because then they also fought like the chick that throws the balls and stuff, like the arrow eye guy. That was also season 1.
Oh my
That was only a couple episodes, so I feel like that's like kind of hard.
There's still a lot to jam back into season 1.
Yeah. And then it ends with him meeting the Hashiras.
That was in season 1?
Yeah.
I thought that was season 2.
No, he meets the Hashiras.
Wait, is season 2 Entertainment District or?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wait, no.
Yeah.
How many seasons of Demon Slayer are there? 3?
Three.
What's the third season about then?
The Swordsman.
Oh my god.
Which
Honestly, I think
like-
that was the weakest out of all 3.
I think the internet agrees.
Yeah.
I think the internet agrees. I was watching. I mean, we still have a genre for this, but black guys commentating on anime.
The greatest genre known to the
Yeah,
internet.
I don't know. Yeah, but it was like an 18-minute long video of Ninja Trio, Mist Hashira.
Mhm.
There's just beefing the bass guy. There's the whole like 20.
Yeah, just top no jutsu.
Yeah, no, yeah, well, the opposite. He's just roasting them. Because it's just like everyone else is like top their jutsu and it's just like doing like their monologues, and Mist Hashira's like, okay, dude.
You roasted him that much?
He roasted them, man. He's just like, your bases suck. And then that's the reason why the demon even lost in the first place. It's just all just like,
Lost his temper.
my faces are ugly in the fish form.
Yeah.
And then,
Moral of the story, just verbally abuse your ops.
sounds like it. Or just don't make vases.
That
So you know
too.
the weak spot.
I guess.
If I see him make a vase, I'm roasting him.
You have to.
Like, your vases are uneven. That's exactly what he said. But yeah, how do we get on to Demon Slayer? That's crazy.
I don't know, but it's good anime.
It is good. I mean, since Demon Slayer, we're on fire with these segues, man. So the Demon Slayer movie, air quotations.
Yes.
The Demon Slayer movie's coming.
Yeah, Hashira training arc, right? Beginning of it?
The Hashira training arc.
I've heard there's not much content to actually adapt to that, so it's.
Yeah, it doesn't. It seems like it seems like it might. Well, I think I heard that it might just be the whole rest of Demon Slayer in one season.
Oh yeah. I've heard that as well. Yeah.
Because
Like the next season is gonna be the end.
Yeah, so it's just gonna do kind of like the train, and it's gonna be like the train and the entertainment district. But possibly it's just gonna be the movie, and then go right into the end of Demon Slayer and we're done. So we could be done Demon Slayer this year.
This season, the next season confirmed to come out this year? I guess if the movie.
Yeah, it could be done this year or by this time next year.
Depends on when it releases.
Yeah, which is kind of crazy to think about. But I'm excited for this movie. I skipped through a couple spoilers already.
Oh my god.
They tried to get me. They did try. The only thing I saw.
Not trying to hear spoilers. Okay.
So Tundra. No, all I saw, it was like literally just a quick 2-second thing because I skipped through it just because. But all I saw was the wind hosher and the snake hosher jumping over something. That's all I saw.
Jumping over something.
They jumped over something going into battle, I presume.
Jumped over a dead body. Tanjiro was dead.
Yeah, Tanjiro and Nezuko's body split up everywhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I saw was the wind and snake hosher.
Do you have a favorite Hosher?
Cast curse on. No, just kidding. Favorite hosher. I think it has to be Rengoku.
I said favorite Hosher, not favorite donut.
Hey, good night. Well, thanks for joining us. This was the tuition. But yeah, no, still Rengoku wherever he is. You can't see that, but yeah, Rengoku, I think. Even if he has such a short time.
He's actually up there.
I think he's cool.
Do we know if he was like actually like the strongest Hosher? I don't think.
No, I think I've seen the power rankings.
You've seen the power rankings?
Yeah, I've seen the power
Where
rankings.
does he sit? He's not up there, not even top 3?
Okay, he's up there.
Okay.
I can't remember exactly. I just know the Stone Hosher was like top.
Yeah, I've heard that as well.
Yeah,
I've heard Tengen is like like low.
Uzuri, yeah.
Yeah, like he's not.
No,
He's not even
he's the
top.
fastest.
Is he?
I heard he's the fastest,
Cold.
but not the strongest.
I will still never get over season 2. Season 2, I don't think he gets. Oh,
That's another one. A little shout out to Bianca Amore, where I got the 2 Shades of Anime little poster from.
sponsor us, what?
They had Tengen swords, but they only had one, so I was just like, well, I can't buy it. I don't know if the other one was like somewhere else, but I saw one and I was just like, oh, that's kind of cool. I bet you they're probably like $80, so it's not. They're probably.
Go back and get him.
I know, there's probably still sitting there, honestly. We can go, we'll do that. We'll go after this. I got
The next episode starts off with. So we got Tengen sword.
Yeah, I heard Tengen's one of the fastest ones.
I believe it. When he was in season 2, when he started, what was he doing with like the musical notes?
He was just like turning his attacks into musical scores so you can just parry.
Peak prediction. This is literally cinema, bro. You don't understand. Oh, we're not looking.
Some people are like, anime is for kids.
Oh my god.
That would go right over some kids' heads. Putting music.
It has to go. Yeah.
Yeah, for the people who are, for some of the people who are watching and who are like younger, it's going right over their heads.
Mhm.
You just did what?
Peak cinema. This is why you watch it at an older age and actually understand it. Oh my
At
god.
least like go back and watch it. Like if you
Yeah. That's why I want to go back and actually watch Naruto. It's like when I watched Avatar during the pandemic, like first lockdown in 2020, and when I watched it when I was a kid, I was like, "Oh, cool bending," and then I watched it in 2020, and I was like, "The Fire Nation of the Nazis."
It's just that easy. The Fire Nation of the Nazis.
Yeah, because you get to like actually understand like the significance of every single thing in the story. Like, it's not just ooh cool bending. It's like
It's not
deeper
just like
than
pretty
that.
colors, like when they actually chat about stuff, they actually like chat about stuff.
Yeah, there's actual world building, and you know, there's like character reflection and character growth.
Yeah. I heard that's what, I heard they're messing up the Netflix Avatar one.
Yeah,
It's all messed up.
I heard that as
They're
well.
getting rid of a bunch of stuff. It's just like, that's what we need to have.
I'm pretty sure the original like writers left already. They left
Oh
already.
yeah, and that's probably why I think
Yeah.
now. I guess we didn't know exactly why, but
No.
then
The most recent thing I heard was they're changing what is his name, Sokka's character
Yeah.
in the beginning. Yeah, he's not misogynistic.
yeah, that was his whole thing. It's supposed to be misogynistic.
Yeah.
And then, what's her name? Suki's supposed to teach him that.
Teach him that women can fucking kick ass
Yeah.
better than he can.
Yeah, because she definitely beats him up multiple times,
I love that.
constantly.
Yeah.
Suki's dope. I think I just watched. I watched the video on that episode of when they were in the Fire Nation.
Mhm.
Watching the play. It's like a big recap.
Yeah, I love that
The
episode.
Ember Island players.
Oh,
was
great episode.
So funny. Yeah, Suki was there. It was just like, ha, sucks. The whole time. It was just like, yeah, Sokka does kind of suck. He's
Mhm.
terrible.
I love that episode not only because it's like just like a recap, but also because you get to bounce between like Team Avatar and like Zuko's
Yeah.
whole like thing going on. Yeah.
And they really had no idea what was going on.
Yeah.
Like, they had an idea, but they didn't have an idea.
so many lovable characters in that show. Like Azula, oh my gosh. We hate her, but we love her. Just like the finesse that she always has with her bending.
Yeah.
And
She
every
always
form.
kind of like pulled out some like better moves.
Every like no matter what, like she was just on top, like
Yeah.
crazy.
She was what?
Hey yo,
She was on top.
don't worry about it.
I mean, actually, we don't know how old they are in the show.
Azula's probably like pretty young.
Yeah, I feel like they're all pretty young. Aang's 12, I know that. So.
He's not well after the times.
He's 112.
112.
Yeah, Aang's 112. I think they're all pretty young. So. But yeah, it's not looking too good for the Avatar live
Live
action.
action.
It's not looking too good.
Oh well, let's go watch
I
it.
don't know, did you see the trailer for it?
No, I've not seen
Okay.
it. Did they call him Ong in the trailer?
No, they fixed that part.
Oh, it's already better.
It's better, but it just sounds like they're gonna make it worse.
Okay, so my criteria for this Avatar movie being better than the last one is, first of all, don't call him Ong. Second of all, don't make it so that like 15 people need to do some choreographed dance to lift one boulder.
One little boulder. Not just a boulder. It wasn't even a boulder. That was a rock.
Oh my
That was
gosh.
like a decent sized rock.
Yeah.
Pick up and
What other gripes do I even have with the first movie?
don't make the firebenders have to have fire.
Yes, yes. Oh my gosh. Like if you're just in a field, you're just screwed as a
If you
firebender.
don't
Like,
have a flame on you, you're
Yeah,
screwed. You have to
let me just light a match. Let me pull out my Zippo lighter.
Oh, that'd be like almost cool if they just had like a candle like on like their helmet or something.
Well, you know what I think would be cool? If they could like start fires with like their gear or something. Like if they could like
Yeah.
make like a spark or something.
Yeah, like if they just had like
A
essentially
way to
a
start
little,
fire.
a little lighter, but
Yeah.
like always on. So they kind of like Katara does that with her water. Like Katara does that with water. She has like a little pouch of water. She goes. Like they could just have
That for fire.
That would have been
But
cool.
I mean, in the show they didn't have that, so
No, yeah.
just make them spawn fires. That's the whole
Yeah.
point.
Like, yeah, it's gonna be lost their minds when Iroh did it, and in the movie when Iroh just made fire, they're like, what? How did you do that? This is literally basic.
Step one of being a firebender.
But it looks cool. I saw the trailer, and it looks like the bending's gonna be a lot better. Because even like the short scene, they're gonna show the genocide of the Airbenders.
Oh no.
Yeah, they're gonna show it.
Fire Nation with it.
Yeah, because and you can see them like. It looked like I watched some video of like this guy breaking it down. I can't even plug the guy because I don't remember who it was.
Shout out guy.
Shout out that guy who did the Avatar breakdown. But it looked like there's like the Avatar, not the Avatar, the Air Temple. And it looks like there's like cannonballs flying at it, right? It looks like they're shooting like fireballs at him. But then when he looked at it closer, there's just people who are using like the jet thing to fly over. Like they use like their fire, firebenders, they can fly.
Yeah.
Like only some of them can do that.
Mhm.
But in this one, all of them can do that.
Oh
That
no.
looks like a lot
That's
of them.
pretty high pitch.
Yeah, but at the same time, that whole genocide thing was going down during Sozin's comment, so I guess. they were-
Oh yeah, they were about that.
Anyway,
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like we never got to see that in the show. Very rarely we saw people actually fly, but it looks like everyone's doing it now. So that's gonna be sick.
Yeah. I watched a video on Avatar as well. For it was just talking about like how lethal Aang's bending is because like nobody sees
Can't
the
see
airbender.
it, yeah.
Well, no, they can't see the air, and nobody's fought an airbender
Yeah.
in the last like 100 years. So like no matter what Aang pulls out, they're just like. Ooh, and it's really cool as well because you get to see like different characters adapt to it, like Zuko and Azula adapt to Aang's fighting style like over the course of the show.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't think I even noticed that.
Yeah, I think it's like to the point where like Zuko, like when he actually joins Team Avatar, he's like he can like kick Aang's ass if he like wanted to. Obviously, Aang would still win, but like
Aang's just built different. Because he just going for the Avatar state if he feels like it. If he needs to, he'll just.
exactly.
That's right. I think that's another thing they're changing too.
The Avatar state.
Yeah, they're making Aang go less into the Avatar state. They're making it like less of like a when all else fails kind of thing. Like it's like they're making it more like I can't remember what the video was exactly. I just heard that he's gonna use it less.
I mean, it depends on how it's written.
Yeah.
It could work.
Because he didn't really use it a lot. I don't know how far they're gonna get to, but like he didn't really use it a lot, even in like the movie, right? Like he used it when he got all mad because he saw the buddy guy die. Then he used it a bit.
Like Gyatso.
And then I think there would have just been a part in the Earth Kingdom when that guy just killed Katara, and he just lost it.
Loses his mark.
And then it was the big one was when he was in the Northern Water
Water
Tribe.
Tribe.
He just went all fish mode. And,
Mhm. But I mean, that's not even that many times. Like,
no,
plus
yeah,
they're all like relevant to the story.
that's what I mean. So I don't know what their plan is, but that's what I heard. I heard they're gonna use it less. I'm just like
Yeah.
less than 3 times. like
We actually don't have the budget for all that, so
Yeah.
we're gonna cut it down.
he's gonna see Katara die and just be like, no, give it back.
No. Sokka's gonna throw a boomerang
Yeah, the boomerang.
in the fight.
Oh my gosh. I hope we get to see Toph at the end. I like Toph.
Yeah.
Toph is sick. I hope we get to see her like at the end of the show.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna be like, oh,
Little
he's
Easter
an
egg.
earthbending teacher. They're gonna like walk over to like that stupid WWE
Mhm.
little earthbending thing.
And she's gonna be there.
Yeah, then that's it. Then just cut it.
Yeah.
They're like, the blind bandit. Then just cut it. That'd be sick. That guy, I forgot about that guy. The boulder. Yeah, that'd be sick. I hope they do that. I'm excited. I think that's gonna be out probably by the next episode. I'm sure we can talk about that because
Mhm.
who knows when this episode gonna come out and when we record the next one. But
Is it gonna be a movie or is it gonna be like
it's a TV show. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
yeah.
even better.
I think they just saw how well One Piece live action did, and they're just like, make Avatar.
Yeah, we're gonna do the same thing except we're not gonna do it right.
I feel like, I mean, obviously they already had plans of doing the Avatar one a while ago, but I feel like after the success of the One Piece, Netflix, they just like, get that Avatar thing out now.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I didn't really hear a lot about the One Piece one until like a couple months before it came
Oh,
out.
I was hearing all about it.
Yeah, I feel like, I heard about it like a decent amount of time
Mhm.
before, but like the Avatar thing, I feel like I heard about that like years ago.
Yeah.
And then like at One Piece, I feel like it was just like, oh, One Piece coming out a couple months later. One Piece, I was like, oh, okay, sick.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, the Avatar one just seems like they've been cooking this one up for ages.
I don't know.
But
I
I'm looking
love,
forward to it.
I
think
love
it's
living in
really-
the time and age where like we just remake stuff.
Yeah. Or just like when you see it behind this set, behind this scene stuff, as well, it's just like I mean, obviously they filmed Avatar somewhere and then they go to Avatar World to film it. So I'm sure I saw. I know. They didn't actually get real benders. It's just CGI.
What? You tell me bending isn't real?
No, sadly not. Earthbend. No, I'm just kidding. What else was it? What else have you been watching? You're saying that's coming out. Wait, Avatar comes out
This
the
is
22nd.
of this month?
Yeah,
No way.
which is right.
I thought it was like next year or something.
No, it comes out like this month, and then we're gonna watch Demon Slayer right after.
That's so cool.
Yeah, the Demon Slayer is right after, so yeah, we can have a crazy like.
Next episode will be beefy.
Next episode's gonna be chonky.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Ginormous. You ever seen that video? He's like trying to. You ever see that video? It's so
I
stupid.
have not.
It's like this black guy, and he's like talking about this orange, and he's just like he's trying to say this orange is like gigantic, but it's like can't.
Mhm.
He's like this orange is Ginormous. It's Ginormous. It's but mess something down.
I just can't find the right actor. So
So,
that's crazy.
he's like, oh damn man, it's
It
really
took my
funny.
tongue.
It was really funny. And he was like dead serious trying to say gigantic. He's like it's Ginormosaurus, Ginormosaurus. So yeah, the next episode is gonna be Ginormosaurus.
Be prepared.
I guess
That's gonna be the title too, Jim M&R first.
I'm gonna find it too. I'm gonna do
Yeah.
this orange. This episode is Ginormosaurus.
Yeah. We'll plug the edit in, don't worry.
Yeah. But yeah, what else have you been watching?
Solo leveling.
Oh yes, another one. As if we just went like back to back of watching animes that we both haven't seen together. Fantastic.
Me when I'm going band for band with anime that my brother hasn't seen.
But yeah, tell me about solo leveling because that is one thing I did want to start as well.
So it's when you level up and you're by yourself.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, well, this has been the
See ya! You have a nice outro.
I was
Solo leveling.
I love that clip.
It's just pure hype. I don't know.
Pure hype.
Have you seen any of it or
I haven't seen any of it.
didn't see any of it? I don't want to spoil it.
Okay.
But
I
it's
haven't seen
good.
any of it.
Highly rated. The most recent episode came out. I think it's episode 5,
Okay.
maybe.
Okay. I know it's like the only big anime that's coming out now.
Yeah, it doesn't have as much hype as I thought it would. Like it does, obviously, because it's solo leveling, but like it doesn't have as much hype. Like I'm not really seeing too many posts about it. Maybe it's just my feed.
Yeah.
Definitely, it's just my feed. But like,
Yeah, no.
definitely a good
Yeah,
anime.
because I've heard it's good. Once again, I get all my news from the anime podcast I listen to. But even they're barely touching on it as well.
I don't know what's flying under the radar.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is there anything else like really big that's out right now?
No, that's the thing. There's nothing else that's out.
Maybe it's the season, I guess.
It's just like for movies. This January is a terrible time for movies. Maybe it's just as well for anime as well. But there's really not a whole lot coming out. But Solo Leveling's good. You would recommend?
Highly recommend. I'd give it like a solid, like right now with what's out, give it like a solid like 8.5.
I always ask Nate, would you recommend? Because I'm always like talking to non-anime people about anime, and I'm like trying to like describe certain animes, and it's just like I can't describe Under Unluck to people. I just can't. I have no idea what's going on.
I don't even
I don't know what's going on. There's a whole lot of stuff, so you have to watch it. But
See, that's the thing though. Whenever I don't talk to people about anime often, and when I do, they've already seen stuff and they know what's good. So like if I was talking to someone who hadn't seen anime before, I'd probably just ask them like, oh, like what do you like watching like TV show wise, and then you tailor it accordingly. Like I'm not gonna explain the plot of Attack on Titan, Bleach, or One Piece to you as a non-anime like fan. Like, that's just ridiculous. Like sorry, bro.
yeah, it's too much to just explain, especially having it like be done as well. Multiple seasons, like you just can't. Like Attack on Titan's a totally different show.
Yeah.
From season 1 to season 4, it's very different. And
I still remember season 4 when it started, like the part 1, season 4, and people were like, "Is this even the same show?" Like,
yeah, I said the same thing. I mean, I guess we'll save that for when we have. I want to get Calvin on eventually as a non-anime watcher and be like, tell us about this anime or tell us all that stuff. So like we'll get there eventually. But back to Solo Leveling. What are we saying about Solo Leveling?
It's really good. It's hype. The story is just starting to really kick off.
I saw you did the eye thing.
The story is just starting to kick off. We're on episode 5 or 6, I forget. But yeah, it's just like the. I would summarize the story as like this guy's just him. Like he wasn't when the story started, obviously, but he grows over time, and he's really just that guy.
Interesting.
Like, he's just that guy. But it's also really satisfying because like you really do get to see how like his like mindset is shaped. Like for example, like you haven't seen any of it, but like so there's a scene where he's essentially like upgrading his stats. But then you see like he has like different options. Like in a video game, like you can put your stats into strength, agility, intelligence, vitality, all that. What I found like really interesting, because I've read the manga or whatever, but where he like allocates his like stat points is like reflected on his character himself. Because like
that's how it goes usually.
yeah, it's how it goes. But like it's really interesting that he would put so much into like one aspect over another. Like I'm not gonna say which one it was, but you know,
That's interesting. That just sends you right back to Skyrim.
it's essentially that.
Yeah, when you're doing different Skyrim builds, it's like if you're playing a wizard, you don't need strength. Just boost up your magic.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
He had a little bit of like dialogue about that too. Like in think of the most recent episode, he was like strength is important, but what does strength matter if you can't hit the enemy? Like
That's true.
You know?
That's a good point. Interesting. I do want to say, I think if out of everything we've said so far, out of the two that you've watched that I haven't watched, I'll probably watch Solo Leveling over Shangri-La.
I would highly recommend Shangri-La. They're both like
They're both good. I think I'm going to watch Solo first, just because.
it's less episodes.
Yeah. And I can probably crush through it pretty quickly anyways.
Yeah.
If I can binge it too, even better.
The binge is like undefeated. Like I don't know. Watching week to week not the same as the binge. No.
Yeah. No, I think we've definitely said that a bunch of times.
Yeah, and I stand by it. I
Stand
stand
on
by it.
business.
That's what's so good about One Piece. You just binge it, bro.
That's true. I think I'd probably murder somebody if I had to watch One Piece week to week.
Oh my! That's why, bro. That's why I stopped watching it recently because it's like I don't want to like watch this week's episode. Be like, oh, I'm so hyped. Let me play another one. Oh, it's not there. Yeah.
That kind of has me with Undead Unlock, and I think it's only with Undead Unlock, mainly the last episode, because like some stuff happened.
Cliffhanger.
And it was just a big cliffhanger. I was just like, just put it into one episode.
Yeah.
There's no need.
You'll get that feeling with Solo Leveling. Don't worry, bro.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
I feel like you'll get that with a lot of shows. It was just mainly the most recent was Undead Unlock, because it's just a big cliffhanger. But I think I was able to watch. What was the last thing I had to watch episodically? I guess was
JJK.
JJK, yeah, dude, that's smart with JJK.
Yeah, JJK is fine because you probably saw all about it like online. Like it didn't really leave you.
Not really, no.
No?
Not exactly. I mean, I feel like it kind of dictated. I wasn't like dying for the next episode of JJK. I was like, hey, maybe I hate when it gets here.
Yeah, because it's just that good. You don't mind waiting.
It was, yeah, I was like, I don't mind waiting. Just because I don't want to let this one slip away. Because it said JJK. The JJK video game.
Oh my god.
Just as the last thing, because it's been a minute. The JJK fighting game came out, and to nobody's surprise, it's not good.
I was kind of surprised that it wasn't good. I mean, I didn't see too much gameplay before it dropped, but I was like hyped when I heard the JJK game.
Yeah, I was also excited, but I think the first thing I saw was just like everyone was like hating on Yuji's ultimate because it was really just punching a guy harder. And it was like this huge thing, and he just counters up and he goes.
Yeah.
And there was like no weight behind the game.
Yeah, there's no weight.
And then I definitely did say, I think you asked before if there's any news before we started recording, if there's any news. The only news I saw about that game was that it has the most refunds within a certain amount of time for any game in a long time.
I didn't think it was that bad.
Yeah, it's had a lot of refunds, like to a point where it was newsworthy that it has a whole lot of refunds since the game has released. And I watched gameplay. Because of course my boy Yuta's in there, so I had to go check out some Yuta games.
I was tempted to buy the game just because it's JJK. Like even if it was bad, I was just gonna be like, I don't care.
I have a gift card on Xbox, and I was like, but
I mean, if it goes on sale, like I'm.
if it goes on sale, then yeah. But it's not doing good. I watched gameplay. I'm just on the
I saw. I was watching people play it early.
Yeah.
Before it actually, before it actually fully dropped.
It just looks clunky.
It looks clunky, and it looks like one of those games where, like, if I picked it up and like played online, like I would just get my ass beat because people are just like,
You just pick Yuta.
yeah, I don't know, man.
Like,
Like I would still play it for fun though. I think.
Yeah. If you want to split it, we can play it.
Honestly, I'd rather play like online though. Like if we're playing online, just like 2v2.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'd do it honestly just for the fun of it. But
Not expecting like a good experience.
no.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. Like that's not really a good like unit of measurement. Like just being like, oh, like the game is fun if I play with my friends, but like
That's not that fun though.
yeah, it's not really that fun. You're just playing it for the JJK factor.
Yeah,
Like it's just like if it was any other game, you would not buy it.
Like if it's any other character besides like literally like I saw Gojo looks cool,
It looks alright.
Yuta looks cool, and Jogo looks cool.
Oh, I forgot he was in the game.
I wouldn't play any other character except for those three.
I'll play him. I'll try out almost everyone else. See what they're.
I watched a video on like each character kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it's just like I wouldn't want to play any other character.
I've heard Nobara's busted.
Oh,
She can activate her ultimate from like anywhere.
I guess, yeah. In a game like that, when there's like very little range characters, and Nobara's like the best range character.
Oh yeah, Sukuna's also busted.
Yeah, see, even Sukuna, I was just like, hey, cool. Like, I would-
Yeah, they didn't really do it.
But like, Yuta sucks until he gets Rika, and then it's just like GG. It's just that's a wrap.
But it's like that's how Yuta is though. At least at the time that the game.
But he just looks so lame. Without he's this guy with sword, and then Rika pops up, and he's still guy with sword,
But
but
he's
then
better.
but Rika just hits as well.
Yeah,
That's
and
it.
she hits it hard.
She hits hard, and I was just like, it just looks like it's like there's no weight behind the game.
A lot of people were saying they should have made it like a 2D fighter instead. Kind of like Tekken.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. I think they could have done a lot of things.
I feel like they could have gotten away with making it a 2D fighter.
Yeah, I'm no game designer,
Yeah, I'm no game designer either, to preface.
but it just doesn't look that good.
No, it's too much, too clunky.
Yeah, it just looks slow. Nothing hits when it hits. It's just kind of like.
But I mean, it's also hard to like make those games, you know?
Yeah.
Like I've seen it been done well with like the Dragon Ball Z games, but like even then that's
I should
where.
have played those ones.
Yeah. Plus, the JJK in all honesty seems like a downgrade from like the typical like you know the Ninja Storm games. And like how like Demon Slayer kind of had the same thing, like Demon Slayer looked good when it had the kind of like Naruto Shippuden.
Demon Slayer, the Demon Slayer game's good.
Yeah, but it's just a remake of the Naruto games. Like it's nothing crazy.
Yeah, it's all made by the same company.
So why did they do that? Like Bandai Namco?
Well, even just with like the Demon Slayer ones, like you can just get caught in these combos and it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Which like Naruto doesn't have that where you're like stuck in a combo.
No.
Like, Naruto is just spamming the special moves, so all you have to do is just like.
Yeah, but I feel like the Naruto gameplay is like actually still pretty fun.
It is. No, I enjoyed it because it's as long as you have like your chakra. If you don't have chakra, like you can't do any cool special moves, so you have to go spam hit and stuff, and you have like your substitution wood things, so you can get out of it. Then you return, you hit him. Then at that point, you probably have your special at this point, so you get a little bit of space. Maybe you throw a shuriken or two, and then you use your special, and it's sick. Demon Slayer doesn't
It's like a
have that.
gameplay loop kind of.
Yeah, like Demon Slayer doesn't have that because they don't have. They have breathing. But they just have like these stupid long combos that kind of ruin it because you're just spamming Hinokami Kagura.
Yeah, but I just love like I don't know, just the gameplay. Like it just like it looks fun. Like if I see gameplay of, like the Demon Slayer game or Naruto games, I'm like I would play that.
Yeah.
Versus the JJK game, I'm like
It's like just a bunch of people who just running around. They just go.
honestly half the time like the gameplay I see like someone's just blocking like in front of a definite amount of time, and I'm like okay, like fight, like please.
Just make Jump Force. Just make it into Jump Force.
Yeah, but
Jump
because
Force-
Jump Force had its own issues.
They fixed the hyper armor on Jump Force. Too many characters have too much hyper armor, so you're just smacking this guy.
Yeah,
Still trying
Ichigo.
to his move. Well, like, a lot of characters have too much.
Oh, yeah?
You should be able to interrupt their moves.
No.
But no. But they didn't have that. And then, yeah, if you fix the hyper armor on Jump Force, it gets into a way better game because it moves good. They're like your little special moves are like super easy to do as well. Not super easy, but they're like easy to do and it's like cool. But also like some of them like they get you in close, some of them you need to be farther back or they space you out kind of thing.
Yeah.
There's that My Hero game as well. It's like a battle.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, Battle Royale?
Kind of. It's kind of. No, it's not a battle royale. It's,
I know there is a game that's My Hero that's a Battle Royale. I'm pretty sure it's a Battle Royale. There's also like a fighter,
Yeah.
like the Naruto games.
Yeah. I have that, and then I have this other one that's separate, which I installed it. I haven't played it.
Yeah.
It's just
There's a
been sitting
reason
there.
for that.
I heard good things about it. I just every time I play, I'm like, I'm gonna go play some Apex or Power World. Call that for the first 2 seconds.
Power World.
But yeah, too bad the JJK game is not looking too good. I feel like that Hunter x Hunter game's not gonna be much
There's
better.
a Hunter x Hunter game?
Oh, you didn't know about that one?
No.
No, yeah, there's a Hunter x Hunter game coming out too.
Since when?
Oh, a while ago. It's 3v3.
Ooh, that could be good. Why isn't it 4v4? Sure, 3v3.
3v3 it is. Yeah, I don't know why 3v3.
Is there like a gameplay trailer or is it
No, it's literally just like it's been a trailer of like a couple of the characters walking onto like the stage,
okay?
and that was it.
Do you mean like 3v3 but single player, or
I'm not too
3
sure.
as in like actual 3v3?
I don't know. I don't think they've even showed us all the gameplay yet.
Okay.
Yeah, because even like with Demon Slayer, it's essentially a 1v1.
Mhm.
Like your buddy.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, is it?
But I wonder because that's what Naruto does that as well.
Mhm.
Naruto does that
Your
as well.
assist character.
Yeah, your assist. So I'm not sure. But then JJK, which I thought was going to be kind of like that.
1v1 is 2v2.
But it's proper, like it's 2v2, so you can have 4 people fighting each other,
Yeah.
which is kind of cool.
Yeah, but it's chaotic.
It's chaotic. But yeah, so I'm not sure what they're going to do with.
Who knows, man?
But yeah, I hope it does better than JJK, because that could be. That has the potential to be crazy, because I saw Netero
Oh,
in
God.
the game. What are you going to do fighting Netero? Like, what? Though? He's going to be spamming his
I'm
little
gonna
Buddha thing.
uninstall.
It's just going to.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, like that's going to be nuts. Like, I hope they do Killua properly in that game too, because Killua should just be like S rank. In that game.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a bunch of characters are just S rank. I don't know, like just.
Yeah, I mean, they should all be like fairly strong, but not like busted.
Yeah, I can't remember who was in the gameplay. I know for sure, obviously, Hisoka. I saw Netero, I saw Gon, and I saw Killua. Those are the ones I can, in my head, see in the game. But yeah, I don't know. I hope it's good. But yeah, I'm not getting that JJK game unless it goes on like 80%.
Yeah, I'm not either. And even then, I probably still won't play it.
No. But yeah.
But yeah,
I think that's all we had for today. I'm just glad we're back here. Thanks to AJ for posting all those fun clips.
Never give up.
If you, I mean, should we do a little intro? If you enjoyed
Intro.
outro, if you enjoyed those clips we've been posting, that you've probably seen on our Instagrams. Oh boy.
You want to run it back? If you want to start from the beginning?
Probably, yeah. So Power World's pretty cool. From the very beginning. So, hey, if you like our clips that you've been watching on Instagram or TikTok, have it been anywhere else? It's just those two.
Just those two.
Until we figure out what YouTube Shorts is.
That's not happening. Anyways.
Yeah, if you enjoy our clips, watch the full episode.
Spotify, the link will somewhere be
Yeah,
on the screen.
that too. I guess I made that joke earlier of like how many times AJ does his glasses up.
Yeah.
But you can't see it if you're not watching on Spotify or YouTube. So you can't play. But what else do we have for our intro? Do our better outro, sorry.
Do a better outro.
Yeah, we can spice it together.
You can splice it together. Let me do this one take. Okay. I actually don't know what to say.
I was hoping you were just gonna yell. I was really
No.
You're just gonna go, ah!
If you like anime, you should follow us. Like our clips. Subscribe to our YouTube full podcast on all streaming platforms. I believe, maybe.
The good ones.
The good ones. Yeah, the good ones. But yeah, follow us, subscribe, listen to more, and yeah, we'll see you.
Yeah, and yeah, in this episode, if you like the clips from this episode, then you've enjoyed some nice Power World content, some catch-ups on Shangri-La
Frontier.
Yeah, Shangri-La Frontier. Talked about a little bit of Zom 100. We did a little bit of Avatar, a little bit of live action stuff. So I mean, if you enjoy that kind of stuff, then you're gonna enjoy this episode. I won't do the This Was Zach, but that's all we have for today.
Yeah.
We didn't introduce ourselves, but
They know us.
they know us by now.
They should.
I'm Zach, and
I'm AJ.
yeah, thanks for watching. We'll be back.
When we're back, we should definitely live stream.
I feel like that's what my dad actually said that we should use that TV as a live streaming thing, like have the chat on the TV. He came up with that. I was just like, how do you know that?
Your dad's like, hey, yo, chat.
This is the same guy who calls it Naruto. He said you're watching Naruto.
Okay.
I think that's what he said. I wrote it down because it's really funny. This is it's like the post-credit scene of like any Marvel movie. We're just chatting about some other stuff back here.
Speaking of Marvel movies,
No, we don't have time for this. We don't have time for
Marvel's
this.
a great movie.
There's no time.
Guys, watch the Marvels. It's a good
No one's
movie.
watching this.
It's a good movie. This is like part this is really is like.
Oh, sorry. He's not call it Naruto at all. He called it Ninjaro.
Ninjaro.
Is what my dad called it.
Ninjaro.
And then after that, he said you should use this TV that you can't see as a live streaming chat kind of shit.
I don't know what kind of setup we need for.
It sounds like more cords than my laptop. We'll not be able to. I think these ports are full. Man.
Probably not on your laptop.
No, we probably have to have a separate.
We would.
Yeah, a separate laptop. But anyway, we got time. We're not going nowhere. Well, I mean, I'm going to play Apex after. But we got more episodes coming out. Thanks for watching.
Stay tuned for more clips
Yeah,
on our social media.
we out of here. Peace.